Hi, welcome to Springbok Games. It's good to see you again. Good. So, today we're gonna help you with your order. I've got most of the items in, I think. Thanks for being patient. It can take a while sometimes. Yeah, it's worth waiting for. And I'd also like to just get some ideas. You mentioned on the phone that you had some games that you were trying to track down, and maybe you wanted some ideas. Perfect. Okay. Well, I don't remember your last name. I wanted to just look you up in our reward system real quick. Great. Okay. Okay, and how do you spell it? Easy. Okay. All right. And birthday? Happy almost birthday. Okay, there you are. So it looks like you haven't bought for a while. Been saving up. That's great. Sometimes I have to put myself on like a no-buy period, but that rarely works out. So first of all, let's get a list of the things you're looking for, and then I'll show you what we already have. Sound good? Okay. Let me just make a list for you. Oh, one more thing. Will you be, are you going to use any of your reward points today? Let me check. I think you have quite a few. So you have about, actually $25 exactly to spend. You wanted to save that? Sure. Oh, also, can I get your email? We are having a really cool contest where you can, the grand prize is to get to go to PAX next year. Yeah, all expenses, tickets. Yes. And the other is a trip to the Valve studio to get to go behind the scenes and spend the day there. Yeah, it's very cool. Okay, remind me of your email. 75 and Hotmail. All right, perfect. So what I'll do is I'll send you the newsletter, and all you have to do is respond to it, and you'll be put in the pool of, yeah. It's very cool. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the games you're looking for, and maybe haven't been finding. Okay. No, don't say Battletoads. It's not funny. Okay. Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger. That was, and you're talking about the original, not the horrible sequel, I assume. Yeah. Okay. Chrono Trigger is one of my all-time favorite games. Yeah. And it can be a little difficult to find, but it shouldn't be a problem. Did you want that? Did you want a used copy? It's going to be pretty hard to track down anything that hasn't been used, but right, okay. And do you need it to be in mint collector condition, the cartridge and the sticker and everything, or just playable? Good. Okay. I have one at home. But unfortunately, I would never ever part with it. Okay. Yeah. Shoot. Final Fantasy 3, 6 is, yeah, it was marketed as 3 here. Actually, let me see if we might have a couple of those in stock in our, we have a warehouse. So, Final Fantasy 3, 6, I call it 6, but probably listed under 3. Yep. We do have 1. It would take me a few days to get it for you. Not in a hurry. Okay. Yeah, I can just put it with your next order. So Final Fantasy 3. Have you played it before? Yeah. It's one of my all-time favorites. Okay. And I know you had mentioned Valkyria Chronicles before, right? And I was actually able to find you a copy. I was really excited. That can be a hard one to find. Yeah, it wasn't an initial success, and they didn't print that many. But I did find one. Okay. Were there any others that you were looking for that you can think of at this time? No? Okay. Just, if you think of anything, let me know. Yeah. All right. So let's get to the items that we do have for you. I know that you had wanted to maybe hear a little bit about the games before you decided to buy or not. So, okay. So you had asked about Gran Turismo. Have you played the rest of the series? So not for a while. Okay. Well, Gran Turismo is meant to be a real a driving simulator. So it is really, really accurate. I wish they still came with the nice booklets instead of just these little. But it's super accurate. I have, for example, a BRZ, a Super BRZ, which they have in the game, so it's cool. And the interior, the console, is just completely the same as driving it. And the handling, the rear-wheel drive are all the same. Yeah. Actually, I have, this is silly, but a model of the, yeah. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. Anyway, so if you haven't played them in a while, I think you'll really be blown away. Are you interested in F1 at all, or any kind of racing? You are. That's so cool. I love F1. Nico Rosberg this season, I hope. Yeah. I can't quite get over Lewis Hamilton's his earrings, diamond earrings. It's weird. Anyway, so extremely realistic, and they came out with a documentary about the man who's sort of behind the whole Gran Turismo franchise. Recently called, his name is Kaz. It's something. Do you want me to see if I can? Yeah, I can definitely write that down for you. It's all about him. They call him Kaz, and his experiences driving, and so I'll see if I can actually. I think we were planning to do an event at some point. So, would you be interested in coming? We've been planning to do a screening, maybe some giveaways, and talk a little bit about racing. And yeah, okay. Remind me of your phone number. Is that 42? Yeah, okay. 6. Perfect. Okay, and we can either call or text. Do you have a preference? Okay. Perfect. So I'll let you know when we haven't set a date for it yet, but it's kind of something I'm heading up, so I think it'll be good. Yeah. Okay. Fallout. You wanted the Games for Windows version, which is a little bit older. But here it is, and gosh, have you played the rest of the Fallout games? Gosh, I think this might be my favorite. It's hard to say. I quite like all of the DLC too. Yeah, but it's great for world exploration. And obviously it's you can really customize your combat style, and this introduced so many cool new battle conventions. Yeah, New Vegas was kind of really just a repackaging of mostly the same mechanics. So if you liked them, you'll love it. Yeah, and you find out a lot more about different vaults, and some of them are quite creepy, and I love that. Yeah, okay. So we've got that one for you. And like I said, we were able to find Valkyria Chronicles, which, oh boy, I think you'll love it. This is a really unique game. And again, it's hard to find because I think it appealed to a really specific audience. Because it is very cinematic. It has a lot of sort of anime type of storytelling devices. But it is really wonderful. There's some great characters. The story as a whole is sort of analogous to World War II. And so it's a little bit of that almost kind of steampunk or alternate history vibe to it, which I think is great. And it's actually really challenging at times, which I think is fantastic. Yeah, it's a strategy game. And if you have any problems, there are a couple battles in here that can be a little bit tricky, which I love a challenge in a game anymore, yeah. So feel free to come by and ask if you have any difficulties with it at all. But oh my gosh, I think you'll love it. Yeah, okay. Gosh, this was from years ago. Where do they put it is Sega, which is, it's kind of it's an interesting game for Sega. They have made a sequel, but it was portable. And let's see, there's 50 different characters, which is great. They really can die too, so be careful. I made sure nobody died when I played it, but I had to be very, very careful. Let's see, why can I never find the dates? Oh, this is from 2008. Way back in 2008, a million years ago. So, yeah, the graphics really do hold up because, again, they are done in that style of animation almost. There's a motif of a lot of hand-drawn elements and sort of like a meta book element in the UI. And so it's quite charming still, and it holds up quite well because it's not going for any kind of realism. Yeah, I hope you'll love it. If you don't, you can bring it back, but I think you really will be into it. Okay, and then this is my recommendation for you. So, no obligation, but I did set aside a copy of The Last of Us. This one is actually pre-played, so it's a little more affordable. Although I think they will come down in price anyway. This maybe sounds like an obvious choice because there's been so much hype over this game. but oh my goodness, it really lives up to it. Again, we don't have much in the way of a booklet, but it does come with an online pass. I don't love playing this kind of game online, but there are some elements that can be added. There's DLC, which is entirely worth your while. The characters in this are just phenomenal, like really, really, really well done. I think that we have so many great games out that deal obviously with zombies and the apocalypse. I love Left 4 Dead. I love what Telltale has done with The Walking Dead. There's just a million. But this takes place about 20 or 30 years after, kind of as society is rebuilding a little bit. And not only does it have just fantastic characters in it and environments, it's gorgeous and it rewards exploration. But the variety of combat is unrivaled. I've not played any game that sort of kept me guessing, kept me learning, and reacting as much as this game. There are a lot of games you can play and, they claim to give you lots of combat choices. This one, you basically have to engage in every kind of combat. There's definitely brute action, evasion, a little bit of action adventure, and a lot of stealth, which I love, and it's all really, really, really seamless. So I chose this because I noticed you tend to like games that have great world exploration and environments and plots. Yeah. He plays Joel in this one, the main guy, and I think it's his best work. But he is also the voice actor from Bioshock Infinite. Yeah, which I love, and I know you loved it. And actually, I thought that Bioshock was going to be my favorite game last year, and then I played this one. Yeah, but that doesn't diminish how great Bioshock Infinite is. Anyway, it's the same voice actor. I wouldn't say Troy Baker, something like that. And he's also he played Snow in the Final Fantasy 13 games. He's sort of everywhere now. It's a small community of that. Yeah. I know. I can hear, if I hear Laura Bailey, if I hear her voice in anything, automatically. I know. And then, and this was one thing that you had ordered that finally came in, and I'm so excited about, is the art of Mass Effect. And, oh my goodness, this is a good, wonderful book. And it's nice and sort of textured. I love the matte. There's matte finish and also this really beautiful shiny part. Oh, I just love it. I love Thane. Thane was my chosen lover. Anyway, so this book is dedicated just obviously to the art of the series, and I thought I knew quite a bit about the here come the Reapers. Run. I thought I knew quite a bit about the game and its development, but I learned a lot. I'm used to seeing femship. I actually like yeah, there she is. My femship was blonde because I'm so self-involved. Goodness, Jennifer Hale though, what a great voice actress. Just phenomenal. Yeah, she is shepherd to me, the only shep. She's not femme shep. Anyway, so, oh, and here's another cool, I love all the cool femme shep shots. Yeah. I know. Anyway, you get some, you get information straight from, you know, a lot of the people involved, like Casey Hudson, who made a lot of fans upset there for a while. Guess who? But as you can see, the art is just brilliant. And then these are nice, thick pages, nice and smooth. I just love it. And you see development, of course, the characters' sketches and development. Oh, Sarah. I always think that the Turians look like cats, but you actually find out in this that they were based on birds a lot. That you can see, and the armor progressions are so cool. Yeah, you can see sort of the bird-like details here in the legs. So I know you loved this, yeah. Gosh, and all of the characters are just really, really beautifully crafted. One of the interesting things it talks about, and you can see there's more sort of, you know, cartoony. Yeah, and they have done comics, and there was an animated movie. It wasn't great. It was fine. But with the Asari, of course, the Asari need to be sort of universally sexy, which is literally universally sexy. And so they talk in the book about how they developed the Asari to look kind of like a woman who's just kind of emerged from the water or a shower and has the wet hair back, kind of, you know, like a 10 moment or like a Little Mermaid, yeah, Phoebe Cates, yeah, that kind of thing. Oh man, seeing the Krogans, you can see how they started out to be so tribal. Yeah, they're a very tribal race, that's for sure. And the Solarians, which I love. The Quarians. Oh my gosh, the Elcor though. The Elcor crack me up. And I would pay $100,000 to see Elcor doing Shakespeare. They crack me up. And of course, the Volus, the mouth breathers of the universe. The Geth, which are great. And I love that kind of, you can see some of the horror elements that go into this game as well. Because obviously at times there has to be that element of horror, the grotesqueness, the Thorian. Anyway, you get the idea. But I just think that for a series, you know, to me that was one of the most remarkable. It's so nice to take a look back at everything. And all of the beautiful environments. Obviously, they got better at level design as they went on, I think. I think that for a while it felt like in the first game, it felt like sort of just being in the same old box with a lot of crates around sometimes. but they just got better and better. And then Normandy got better and better, I think, thanks to the elusive man. I loved the Mako. A lot of people disliked that element, but I liked driving around at crazy angles. The relays. And again, helmets. I mean, this really has all the weapons, all of the icons. If you think about how much work it takes to design a single icon. And of course, they have all of these different symbols. Lots of different rankings. Cerberus, of course. Geth Armory. All kinds of things. Different councils. And the weapons. Again, I think that some of the games had better inventory management than others. The Geth Armor. And then, and it's just worth these big, beautiful full color art scenes. Of course, our iconic and very elusive man. Always smoking. Always smoking. I love, getting close to his lair and finding sort of abandoned cigarettes still lingering. You knew you were getting close. So here's our Manshep. Manshep. He's fine. I have nothing against Manshep. He's not really my type. It's a little generic. Miranda, though. Man, that is one heck of a woman. I don't know if they talk much about how often we are exposed to her shapely derriere, but I think they're pretty aware of it. If you look at how she's always posed and featured. Oh my goodness, though. She's just wonderful. She's kind of a jerk, but and Yvonne, I'm not going to try to say her name, but the voice actress and the model for her was just, she's so cool. I think she seems cool. Garrus, everybody's BFF. Archangel. Tally. Mysterious. Tally. So anyway, it's really, really wonderful. And I hope you'll just love it. And yeah, as you can see, it's got, here's Jack. I actually loved when they brought Jack and she came back and she had her like mohawk ponytail thing. So cool. So cool. Okay, so we'll have that for you. All right. And again, we have all of your games. Okay. You want to go ahead with The Last of Us? Great. And Valkyria Chronicles. Fallout, which I think will be a blast for you. And Gran Turismo. And again, make sure to make a note. I'm going to send you an invitation for our Gran Turismo night. Yeah. I think so. I think I might dress up as the Stig from Top Gear. If I can find him, the whole jumpsuit. Oh, and then the last thing. Don't let me forget. Is your statue. The Aerith statue, of course. And it's nice. She comes up. She has this this stand here, which is great. And it's nice and heavy. so she won't fall over. And here she is, alive and well in our hearts and memories. And she's ready to brawl. And all of the details are there. Her braid. And even the buttons. You can see every button. Button, 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 button. All the way. I wasn't trying to peek. I just was trying to show you that every detail is really quite perfect. Yeah. So I think you'll love this. Even her bangs, right? I don't even know. I don't know what level of gel or like Mako technology you would need. Right? Okay. And then she just gets perfectly right in. Okay. Great. So I'm going to get those all packaged up for you. I'm going to put Eric in her, I'm going to wrap it up in some bubble wrap. Okay? With all of your games and book. And you could take it just outside the office and back out front. Okay? And let me just, is there anything else that you thought of that you needed? You know, let me check. We are talking about getting some more tabletop gaming supplies in. Yeah, you were looking for sleeves for your Dominion cards. Yeah, we'll definitely look into that. And again, is it okay to call you if we get those in? Text, okay? Text. And, okay. All right. Well, it's been so good to see you. I hope you'll love all of this. And if you have any questions or need any help, you can always call us. You can call me. Okay? Great. Thank you. Bye.